do a silk press on your hair and your hair is naturally coarse or it's very, very curly. So this is how I wrap my hair so that I don't have to flat iron my hair every single day and only on wash day. So it's very simple. You only need to brush or comb your hair twice a day. This is if you are doing, let's say your hair is relaxed and you do a silk press. It is only necessary to comb or brush your hair once or twice a day to distribute the oils from the scalp to the tips, and not to put oils in your hair during washes because it weighs your hair down, and the sebums from your scalp is more than enough to brush through or comb through at night before bed, and in the morning when you wake up. You're just gonna distribute the oils through the hair, and I'm not gonna show the whole process because I like to take my time with it. You don't want to do this and then that eventually, oh my gosh, it causes static over time. And there's a little bit of static in my hair right now because my hair is not 100% where I want it to be. There is just one product that I'm waiting to get. It's Olaplex number 9 to help with static, and static doesn't necessarily mean your hair is damaged. It is just usually a sign of friction, too much friction, or your hair might be a bit dry. There's quite a few factors. So my static has gone down, but one thing that definitely does cause static is going like this through your hair instead of gently brushing through it smooth. Take your time, distribute the oils all the way, because if you just do this, the oils are all over the place. It's not, so it's not really working that way. All the oils or the sebum from my scalp to the tips. This is what's going to help you retain length. You want to make sure that you take your time with your hair, and I'm going to make another tutorial and more videos and stuff of how I take care of my hair. Now my hair is of course not long. I had a bleach fail a while back, so I had to start again, and during that time I didn't really take care of my hair or care because of various reasons. Okay, I did care. That's a lie. I just wore wigs and my hair was just under my hair, but then there was a time where I kind of stopped caring. At least it seemed like I stopped caring based on my actions. So this is where my hair is at now. It's getting thicker every week because I'm doing simple steps. I'm not drowning it in oils. I'm not overdoing it. Take one side of your hair. I'm left-handed, so I do it on this side that I'm doing it on. You can do it on the side that works easiest for your brain. You brush your hair, bring it back, and you turn around. You see this? I'm bringing it all this side. The idea is that it's all like this, all together. You're gonna take from the side, bring this section of hair forward, and then you brush it over like this, and you're just going to wrap it. You wrap it. Just watch what I'm doing. It's very simple. It takes practice, but it is simple. So if you struggle in the beginning, that's because you are doing it from the beginning. You're practicing. Practice, it gets easier, and then you take your round brush or a brush that helps flatten hair, smooth hair, and you just gently bring all the hair together. Now you're going to take, this is not my favorite one. I've had this for so long, and I personally just want a Versace scarf for my head or something very nice, but this is what I'm using. It is from Cotton On. It doesn't have to be pure silk, but it needs to be a silky texture. It cannot be a rough fabric because it doesn't work well with your hair. It's too much. It's not the friction that you have when you sleep on a normal pillowcase, like a cotton pillowcase. It's bad for your hair over time. So you want to have smooth, silky stuff on your hair so that with the friction, it's it minimizes the friction, or at least the friction is on a smoother surface rather than one where it all gathers up, causing frizz and reducing the great results of your silk press. Do the scarf in this shape. Guys, you have to know what this means. My hair fell apart a little bit. Now this part, this is where a lot of people stress. Don't stress. That's where you ruin it. When you stress, it just goes bad. Your stress isn't going to be perfect. See what I did there? I feel that was easy enough to say, to show. I hope so. Good luck. Because my hair is this length, I have to still bring it in to the scarf. So I'm going to take, you see these pieces that you use to tighten? I'm going to take the middle piece and the side pieces, and I'm going to just lift it up slightly, and I'm going to gently bring my hair inside, all the hair that didn't make it inside. And now you're going to do this to bring the hair to finality, for lack of a better word. You're going to do this to smooth the hair all together, just for the finishing touches, because if you skip that step, you might find that your hair got bunched in one area, whereas if you did that wrap a little bit more, you'll find that it gathered the hair together that fell out when you combed it into the wrap. Now this, think about it, it's not the prettiest look. That's why I want a new scarf, so that I can, it's a little ghetto, whatever. But the point is, you are trying to achieve a goal of having good results in the morning. So do you want to go to bed looking, all your hair is out loose, you want to look so great and stuff, but then you wake up in the morning and you have to start over, or your silk press is ruined? No, just wrap the hair, babes, because then you're not going to have to worry about it when you wake up the next morning. Your hair maintenance is so easy. It is so easy. You barely have to touch your hair. The only reason why you want to touch your hair is because you like it. Now this is my final finishing touch. This is a rat tail comb. I said I'm only going to use the brush and this comb, but I did forget that I also use this. For people who like their baby hairs or their edges to be a little bit more showing and not so much blending in with the rest of their hair, this is very helpful if you don't want to use gel on your edges every single day. And if you do the silk press, you find that, oh god, I'm out of breath. You find that when you wrap your hair and you had your edges nicely laid, whether or not you used gel, this is what is happening. You see the hairs, the baby hairs, the edges are tucked away. This is what I like to do, so that when I wake up, the edges were already pre-done. If you were previously wrapping your hair and you weren't doing this step, it's not gonna just be out easily. You have to train your hair to do that. What I mean by training your hair is it gets used to falling in a certain position. So I want to train my baby hairs or my edges to be used to being in the same spot, so that they always look defined. And when I wake up in the mornings, I don't have to recreate my edges, even though they're already there. But this, just bringing them out, not the length, just the edges. Just bring them out. Oop, that was a bit too much. There's a little bit of hair, but don't worry, that is not so bad. And then the edges are out. And now you cover the edges. Just hide them. This is the part where if you still want to use a silk bonnet, you can, for the aesthetic or whatever, but this is sufficient. Just tie it up at the back. Make sure the edges are covered. This isn't the neatest tutorial because I do have a mirror in front of me. I'm using my MacBook, but the thing is the camera is flipped, so if I'm going this side on the camera, if I look like I'm going this side on the camera, I'm actually going on the other side or this side, so I couldn't really see properly, but you get the idea. Now, do I look freaking gorgeous? Hell yeah. Do I look as gorgeous as I want to look with this on my head? No. Will it get better? Yes. Wait till I get that freaking Versace scarf. Bye.